Alright, here we go. Hello, this is CB Ultra 768, and we are back with Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. And last time, technically, we beat the game by doing the final episode called Episode 4, Turnabout Goodbyes, I believe it was called, where we found out Von Karma was trying to frame Edgeworth by blackmailing Yan Yogi into, making it look like he killed this Hammond lawyer guy. But we found out, no, it was actually him who did it, and found out he's the one who killed Edgeworth's father, and all that. And again, that was supposed to be the end of the game, but apparently they added Episode 5 a long time ago in the game, and it seems like the PS4 version added that in. Where we started the case where I think we were witnessing a double murder. Phoenix Wright hasn't been taking cases for a while now because he misses Maya, and this girl reminds him of Maya. Her name's Emma, and now we gotta help her sister. So anyway, let's do this. Emma, was it? So you're a scientific investigator?
Yes, that's right. Is something wrong?
No, it's just you seem kind of jumpy, or maybe just young.
Young? I'll be 16 years old this year.
Oh, I see. Wait, only 16?
I'm set to be formally assigned to forensics in 3 more years. My work is becoming quite well known, at my age no less.
So what exactly is your current position then?
Well, legally speaking, I guess you'd call me an 11th grader. But I'm ready to do my job, at my age no less.
Great, another future professional in training. The case. So, what's this about a case? You said the trial's tomorrow.
My sister didn't do it. She wouldn't stab someone with a knife. She wouldn't.
So, it's a murder case.
I don't care if there's a witness who saw her do it. She didn't do it. I know she didn't do it. It's a scientific fact.
And there's a witness?
Just talk to her. You have to talk to her.
Right. I suppose I will.
I promised her I'd bring Mia Faye, but...
That's interesting. How would she know Mia? Ah, interesting. Scientific investigator. So you want to be a scientific investigator when you grow up, then?
Excuse me? I'm not a child. I'll have you know.
Still, it's good to have a goal. I'll bet a very unusual one.
I believe investigations should be done scientifically. Don't you?
Yeah. Sure, can't fault her for a lack of enthusiasm.
If this case is handled scientifically, I'm sure my sister's name will be cleared.
Well, you better find a different lawyer, because my cases are all spirit-based. Your sister?
I've been doing research, you know. I'm developing a new scientific method of case investigation. I'll show you when I'm done.
I'm looking forward to it. Guess I should get down to the detention center and talk to her sister. Well, hang on, what about Mia?
My sister asked for Mia specifically. This Mia Faye person was a few years below her in school.
So, they went to the same school, huh?
She always told me to go to Mia if I ever needed a defense attorney. And, well, I need one.
Incidentally, Mia's a woman.
Now that you mention it, guess it is more of a woman's name than a man's.
Did the sister mistake? She said she meant Phoenix, but they thought Mia. Well, it's nice of you to help your sister out like this. You must be close. Uh-oh.
Well, actually, when she gets like she is now, I kind of hate her.
Huh?
But she's my only family.
Your only family? What about your parents?
They died in a car accident when I was little.
Oh, I'm sorry. Alright, well, we got nothing else to do. Let's get going. I'll say we don't have any other evidence, right? Nope, just my badge. Okay, let's go. I could have showed her, but whatever. February 22nd, the Church Visitors Room. Huh. I wonder what's wrong with Emma. She got quiet all of a sudden as soon as we arrived. God, I thought I told you I didn't want visitors.
Sorry, ma'am. It's just your sister.
No excuses. Or did you not want a raise this year,
Understood, ma'am.
What was that all about? Oh, she's so dramatic.
Hi, Lena.
Funny. I seem to remember specifically telling you not to come here. Perhaps my memory is failing me.
Look, I didn't want you to come here either, okay? But your trial's tomorrow and you still don't have a defense attorney.
I'll be the one in court tomorrow. This has nothing to do with you, Emma. Dramatic reveal! Isn't that right, Mr. Wright? Hey, how do you know me? Mia mentioned you. I've heard quite a bit. I'm sorry. What exactly is it that you do? My name is Elena Sky. I'm chief prosecutor for this district. Okay, I didn't know she was a prosecutor, okay. I've seen this character, but I don't know anything about her. You're a prosecutor? Just like Edward. 2 sisters and 1 lawyer. Could this be a coincidence? Emma, Lana. I mean, they're just like... Yeah, they're like Mia and Edgeworth.
Is something wrong, Mr. Wright?
No. Let's talk. The case. There's something you should know from the start. Which is? The suspect in this case has confessed to the crime.
Huh? Well, wait, but the suspect is...
Me. I did it. Well, Mr. Wright? Well, why don't you begin by telling me exactly what happened? The crime took place yesterday, February 21st at 5:15 p.m. That's quite specific. It was in the witness's disposition. A witness clearly saw me committing the crime. That was a bit of bad luck, wasn't it? The crime took place in the underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car. The prosecutor's office, huh? In your subordinate's car trunk. Classy. I was arrested on the spot, caught red-handed as it were. Well, that's just great. So, who was the victim? An investigator with the police department. I suppose the correct term is detective.
A detective?
Death was due to a loss of blood. He was stabbed once in the stomach. By you? Death wasn't immediate, but the wound was fatal. I see. Allow me to repeat myself, Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective. You know what that means, don't you? Uh-oh.
What? Mr. Wright, what does it mean?
Well, it means the police department will consider it a matter of pride to have me found guilty. They will use any means at their disposal to do so. This case gets worse and worse with everything I learn. So, you're the chief prosecutor? That is correct. I am responsible for overseeing every trial handled by prosecutors in this district. I make sure the prosecutors have what they need to do the job and manage every aspect. Those are my responsibilities in a nutshell. That's an awfully large nutshell. Still, I'm a little surprised. I would think you'd recognize the district's chief prosecutor, Mr. Wright. Huh? In fact, it seems impossible. You wouldn't.
Lana? What happened to your hand?
Oh, this? I cut myself by accident when I stabbed him, that is.
Huh?
I'm not very good at being a criminal, I suppose. How am I supposed to defend this? Yeah, I'm wondering, why is she doing this? Is she being blackmailed to take a guilty verdict, or does she really think she did it? Those are the only 2 things I can think of. Time to change subject. Wait, She was in the class ahead of Mia, wasn't she? You were in school with Mia, correct? A few years above her? Emma told you that too, did she?
Well, why not? I did drag him all the way here from his office.
Although it seems he has very little in common with Mia. Hey! It was in law school. I was in my 3rd year, and she was auditioning the class. She was different than the other students. Different? She was strong. She'd do anything to become a defense attorney. Anything. That was probably why she was attracted to me. Excuse me?
Intelligently attracted. Lana was top of her class in school. They weren't in a lesbian relationship. Phoenix, get your head out of the gutter. Jeez.
I was the best there was.
Oh. I'm doing pretty good in school too, by the way.
It sounds a bit different when Emma says it. Well, Mr. Wright. Excuse me? As you can plainly see, I am admitting my guilt. I think it's safe to say there's no way you could take this case. None.
But Lana! Why? Why are you doing this to me? You never think of anyone but yourself. Oh. I know you didn't do it, Lana. I know. So how can you say you did? If I lose you, I'll be all alone. I hate you, Lana.
Oh! Mr. Wright? Yes? I believe our discussion here is ended. The rest, I leave to you. Huh? You mean you're requesting my services as your defense? Don't lose any sleep over it. Your client has confessed after all. The case is over. Right. I'll do what I can to get to the bottom of this. Damn. Lana's confessed to the crime, yes. But something doesn't fit. It's that look in Emma's eyes. There's something else going on here, and I'm going to find out what.
I'm sorry, Mr. Wright.
Huh? About what?
My sister. She's not always like that, you know.
I just never expected to be defending another prosecutor again.
She's changed a lot. She used to be so gentle, always smiling. Everybody liked her.
I see. Sorry, but I'm having trouble imagining that. Stupid phone. Shut up! Stupid phone! What the hell? What happened to her?
I don't know for certain myself. I think maybe she... well, maybe not.
Sounds like there's something there that defies a simple scientific explanation. Let's go check out this underground parking at the prosecutor's office, shall we?
Okay.
Can we talk to her? No? Okay. Let's just get moving then. Underground!
February 22nd, prosecutor's office, underground parking lot.
So this is the lot where it all happened.
Looks like they're still investigating.
Funny that my first visit to the prosecutor's office should be like this.
Hey, everyone! Keep up the good work!
Hey, what are you thinking?
Well, they're going to be my co-workers 3 years from now, after all. No harm in saying hello.
Actually, there is. You know attorneys aren't supposed to examine crime scenes. I'm trying not to stand out too much here, see?
Hi there!
Oh, hang on, this might be... Okay. You there. You expecting to go unnoticed here, partner?
Partner?
Yeah, okay, I figured it's this guy, Cowboy Man. What do we have here? Looks like a Bambino got loose from the ranch and is up to no good. Folks gotta learn to keep them doggies tied down, partner.
Mr. Marshall?
Marshall? Looks more like a sheriff to me. Like, let me just say right in front of you real quick. Looky here, Bandino. I know how you feel, but this is my gang's gold strike, see?
Strike?
This is our claim in our territory with a mother load of evidence. If you're fixing to mess with what's ours, you'll regret it, partner. You know what dreams the cache out in the desert dream? You want to? What's this guy talking about? You head along home now. Happy trails, Bandino. Damn. Was that, hombre a friend of yours?
Huh? Kind of, sort of. Yeah, he's a detective.
Who thinks he's a sheriff from the Wild West, it seems? Okay. Alright, so we can slide around if we need to. Alright, let's investigate. What's this? A wallet. Excuse me, officer.
Whoa, wait! What are you doing, Mr. Wright?
What am I doing? I just found this wallet, so I'm handing it over to the police.
I don't believe it. This is real basic. Anything at a crime scene is evidence. Let's be specific about this, please. Just put it in your pocket.
How is that scientific? Sounds like theft to me. A foldable wallet found at the crime scene. There seems to be something inside.
I'm called to duty already, and at my tender age. Here, I'll teach you the trick to examining evidence in detail, okay?
By the way, her eyes are sparkling. I could tell she's been waiting for this.
Okay, now, look at the court record.
Okay. Oh, it did it for me, okay. Yeah, this is gonna introduce the mechanic.
You have to be sure to examine evidence carefully on all sides. Now, let's start examining from every angle.
Okay.
Oh, look, I think there might be a clue here. You should check it out by pressing the X button.
Oh, I was about to until you interrupted. So what do we got? We opened it. This is an ID card. Sergeant Bruce Goodman, ID number 5842189.
See? Well, is a scientific investigation useful?
All we did was open it. That's not very scientific. I guess, though I don't see what science has to do with it. Yeah, exactly. We just opened the wallet. There was nothing scientific about this. Goodman's ID is a correct. Investigator's ID card.
Let's be sure to examine every piece of evidence we find.
I guess I've got to be on my toes from now on. Well, hang on then. Can we... I'll say, can we examine this? A name and ID number are written here. Sergeant Bruce Goodman.
I wonder why they only use numbers for IDs.
What else would they use?
Letters, silly. They're the reason we have a written language in the first place.
True.
Sergeant Bruce Goodman, ID YABABAB. See? Wouldn't that be better?
YABABAB? Well, it does have a certain ring to it.
Exactly my point,
It doesn't take much to amuse her. Got it? Alright, just checking. This is kinda cool though. Now we gotta like actually check the evidence just in case to find details. Alright, but there doesn't seem to be anything here, so let us investigate. What's this?
Look, a stylish glass walled room. Very nice.
You can see the whole parking lot from in there.
It says security. Perhaps it's a cafe?
Huh?
Cafe security. Yeah, that must be it. Let's check it out later.
I hate to break it to you, but I think that's probably just a security guard office.
You know I scored a 97 on my science test the other day.
Too bad they don't have a test for common sense. What's this?
This is where the cars leave the lot.
The arrow on the ground makes it look more like an entrance.
What are you talking about? It's plainly an exit.
Well, maybe it's both. Kind of a dual purpose?
The theory of relativity.
What? Huh?
I've got to write this down. Ah, hey, Mr. Wright. Maybe you know, was Mr. Relativity German or was he British?
Mr. Relativity? Are you sure that was his name? Jesus. Door.
Look, a door. This must mean something.
I'm not sure that door means anything.
No, it won't open. A mysterious lock.
I fail to see what's mysterious about it.
Mr. Wright, you need to learn to enjoy life more.
Let's finish our investigation first, shall we? Like, why is there a ladder here?
Aha! A ladder!
That's a step ladder.
What's the difference? In scientific terms, please.
Scientific, huh?
Look at the basic nature of things, Mr. Wright.
This all seems so horribly familiar somehow. That is just like one of our cases. What's this right here? No, we can't investigate that. Alright, what's this? Phone?
Here, a phone. Let's see if it works.
Hey, don't touch stuff we don't need to be touching.
I can't hear anything. My ears! No, my ears! Maybe it's due to the barometric pressure.
What is she babbling about?
Hey, what did you just say?
See? You can hear just fine. The phone's broken. What the hell? We got this.
This wall is in our way.
It's got a faucet for water.
Wait, I know. This wall is merely a faucet hiding the truth. This is no wall, but a water tank.
I fail to see how it makes any difference either way. Alright. We got barrels here. An oil drum. Looks like it's filled with water.
It's heavy. I can't even bend it.
The drum over here is on its side.
Wait, I know. I'll hide in here and do a stakeout.
I think you'll probably just get arrested. In fact, you may not even have to hide in the drum to get arrested.
What? I'm not suspicious.
Oh, God. Okay. Alright, move over. Oh, here's the real crime scene. What we got here?
Well, don't hide the lace. Let's get hunting for clues. Huh, I wonder what this is.
Well, partner, looks like you got no intention of going home quietly. Oh boy, hey, Marshal.
The sheriff!
Like I said before, this here's our claim. You best be moseying along, unless you're fixing to bite the bullet. Gah! Scary!
Could you just tell us one thing? Who owns that car?
Well, hang on, let me drink my alcohol.
Well, little Philly's got a good nose on her. You want to know who rides that red Mustang with the body in her shadow, eh?
Please.
No problem, partner. About time for fiddlers anyway. Get yourself to the saloon up on the 12th floor of the prosecutor's office. Might just find you a carvessa you like. Prosecutor's office? Where does this guy think he is? And when, for that matter?
Note to self, look up Fiddle Saloon, Carvessa.
Maybe we should check out room 1202, the High Prosecutor's office. In any case, stay away from the car. You can look around here all you like, just keep your paws off our claim. Right, great. So we can't even look at the car, bastard.
Great. Maybe there are some clues around here, Mr. Wright. Let's check it out.
I have a feeling he's the one that did it. Like, I mean, if he was the one that did it, he's doing a good job keeping us away from the clues. Excuse me, who is it? Excuse me, were you two all set?
Us?
Who is it? Oh, excuse me, were you two all set? What's this? She couldn't be...
You're selling lunches? Here? This is a crime scene.
Oh.
Hello, half and half, was it?
Oh, thanks.
And you, sir?
Yes? Oh,
Some crunchy goodness coming at you.
thanks. Interesting way of doing business.
This area is off limits to anyone without clearance, especially passers-by. Or are you officers?
No, but you don't exactly look like the type to have clearance.
Well, that's hardly a way to greet someone, even if my days as the cough-up queen are over.
Cough up? How?
You know, I'm feeling kind of full. Maybe I'll pass on lunch.
I'm quite connected to this case, you see. The images are burnt into my eyes, you might say. Yes, all the sordid secrets.
Secrets?
Dear me, you are a slow one, aren't you?
Whoa, hair toss.
I'm referring to the murder, the stabbing of that detective.
What?
A witness clearly saw me committing the crime.
You mean you're the witness my sister was talking about?
Please, cough up queen, tell us what happened.
The name is Angel Star. Don't you go forgetting it. Or before you know it, I'll have you whimpering at my heels.
Yes, ma'am. Yipes, she means it. Why are you, a dominatrix? Jesus. Okay, let's talk to her.
Somehow I knew. Yesterday was a day of destiny. I knew something was going to happen. Just like I know that the daily special on Friday every week is salmon.
Or salmon. Sorry, I said that wrong. Destiny. Was yesterday special for some reason?
You're a defense attorney, right? You should know then. You should know the foul misdeeds of the evil ones who haunt this den of inquisity.
Evil ones?
Prosecutors, they have no qualms at all about blackening the name of innocence. And yesterday they paid homage to the most evil one of all. They gave an award for King of Prosecutors. What a farce.
So she's saying there was some sort of prosecutor's convention yesterday?
I was almost compelled to lace their lunches with something foul.
Do you have a personal grievance against prosecutors or something? Or is there some kind of scientific evidence of this, evil?
Young miss, mock me at your own risk. You'll soon find out why they call me the cough-up queen.
Ew!
The most heinous of all the evil ones, the one they awarded yesterday. It was in his car that they found the body. Proof that he devours the evilest lunches of all.
Really?
Really what? I'm totally confused. One thing's clear, this lunch lady has a thing against prosecutors. What do you witness? So what exactly was it that you witnessed, Miss Starr?
It was a fascinating spectacle, to be sure. I now feel I know what they say when they talk about a woman's wrath. To see Lana Skye wield that knife so. Her knife flashed in anger, bringing him to a sad end. It was truly a sight to see.
You mean you saw the very moment of the crime?
The sound of his silvery ties to this world being cruelly cut still rings in my ears. And the rhythmic beat of Lana Skye's knife.
Wait a second, you know Lana Skye?
Huh, of course. It's quite a feat becoming chief prosecutor.
Whoa.
How many lunchboxes of sin did she pack to make that journey, I wonder?
She always travels light.
Now why would this pretty lunch lady know the chief prosecutor's name? Alright, before we answer more questions, I gotta let the SD card cool down, so hang on. Alright, let's continue. Angel.
could we ask you a bit about yourself, Miss Star?
I come here every day to sell lunches. I import only the freshest and best from the Far East. For some reason, the box lunches are a hit there.
Why not make the lunches here rather than import them?
Did you say something?
No.
Only true concierge can understand. Lunch, the kind you can only tell someone who has tried General Tao's trilobite lunch set. What the hell? Aren't those supposed to be rare? Archaeologists are crying, like, stop eating those. We need to study those.
Never mind. You win.
I don't even want to appreciate part of a trilobite's flavor. Anyway, I come here every day to sell lunches. My boyfriend works in the security room here at the prosecutor's office.
Your boyfriend?
See the security room over there? The glass-walled booth? I sell my lunches, and since I'm here anyway, I drop in to see him. Since you're here anyway, I guess selling lunches is more important than romance.
So, to scientifically analyze the data available so far, you, Miss Star, are a lunch vendor with an ulterior motive for coming here.
Useful analysis. Not. Prosecutor's office. Did you have a bad experience with a prosecutor, Miss Star? I sense some hostility. Hostility? Perhaps. Prosecutors are all alike, and the bigger they get, the worse they smell. Kind of like 10-day-old clams in the chowder. I wonder if Miss Star was involved in some sort of legal trouble in the past.
That'd be a sure cause of food poisoning, scientifically speaking, of course. I mean, now you're talking cough-up queen.
I thought she was just a lunch vendor, but now I'm not so sure. Alright, guess we got nothing. I'll say, did we get any other evidence? No. Alright, well, let's head to the prosecutor's office then. I think we're done with her. Oh, February 22nd. Hi, prosecutor's office, room 1202. Oh, I recognize that.
This is the kind of room that just screams, I can do the job. Quite a change from your office, really.
Thanks.
Look, there's a trophy or something here.
A trophy? What? That shield?
It takes real nerve to display stuff like this. Whoever's office this is, they must be a real stuck-up jerk.
Phoenix Wright. Yeah, I already know who it is. You never tire of prying into other people's business, do you? That voice! Yep. Hey, Edgeworth. Long time no see, Edgeworth. That's exactly what I was about to say.
Huh? Mr. Edgeworth!
You know him from somewhere?
Of course! I'm his biggest fan! My sister introduced us once and...
Right, her sister is the chief prosecutor after all. Well, what brings you here? I'll warn you, I've been known to be a real stuck-up jerk.
No, did I? No! It was just Mr. Wright here,
Hey, don't blame me.
Well, we're just here to investigate a murder case.
Murder?
A body was found in this nasty, bright red sports car in the parking lot.
Huh. That would be my car. What of it? Look at the little smirk. He's like, oh, are you talking about my Mustang? What are you talking about? Look at that face. Oh, God, so somebody put the body in his car?
What? Your car?
I'll say one thing. She certainly can scream. Alright, Edgeworth, tell us stuff. Actually, before I talk to you, let's examine your office.
Wow, this jacket's even lacier than his usual ones. This must be his lucky trial jacket.
Lucky jacket, right. I've never seen him wear it.
I'm sure there's a story behind it, why it's in a frame. Maybe I'll be naughty and take a picture.
She's getting way too excited about this. Yeah, I wonder, did they make a game around this? That'd be cool. I've been wondering, what the heck is this?
It has a big K on it.
Prosecutors.
Huh? What's that?
It's the King of Prosecutors trophy.
King of prosecutors?
It's a great honor. They send that shield to the best prosecutor each year. What? So?
So that K, that's...
K stands for king?
Yeah, you got a problem with that? I didn't design the thing.
He's like...
Screw you. Don't judge me for having this trophy.
King of prosecutors? Kind of like employee of the month, only better.
King Prosecutors. Given to Edric, King of Prosecutors. Interesting, that's murder. Wait, what did it say about it? On the day of the murder. And I was going to say, since we can investigate it... What's this?
Hey, check it out. There's a metal plate here.
Huh. It looks like the names of all the previous recipients are engraved on it.
Wow, one guy's listed a bunch of times. Von Karma. I guess he must be a foreigner.
Yeah, that's probably it.
Well, wherever he's from, he must have been an amazing prosecutor. I'd like to meet this Mr. Von Karma sometime.
No. Once he says it, his name does have kind of a ring to it. Okay. I'll say there doesn't seem to be anything else, so that was just a little thing like, oh hey, Von Karma. Remember him, right? Nope, no clues there. What's this? A work desk. It's quite tidy, as one might expect.
What a nice desk. Easy to use and easy on the eyes. It's polished so well I can see my own reflection.
Gumshoe? Strange. Why did I just picture Detective Gumshoe?
Maybe I'll take that nameplate as a souvenir.
Don't. He'll sue you. Yeah, what the hell? Why did he think of Gumshoe there? That was weird.
Hey, a chessboard.
I'm not too up on my chest, but it looks like Blue's in a bit of a tight spot.
The red knights have surrounded the blue pawn.
Huh.
Those horses are mounted knights. Their swords have really sharp edges. And check out that poor pawn. His head is kind of spiky. Kind of reminds me of you.
God dang it.
Mr. Edwin must be an advocate chess player. What's wrong, Mr. Wright?
Edges surrounding a pawn with spiky hair? Nah, it's nothing.
Whoa! These are all case files. They're stacked up to the ceiling. There's even a ladder.
Odd. I thought Edgeworth wasn't good with heights.
He must have someone get them for him.
Oh, yep. Strange. Why did I just picture Detective Gumshoe?
He must study these case reports so closely. He's so cool.
You wouldn't say that if you saw him sweating bullets up on that ladder.
Oh, cute! What a pretty tea set!
I go more for the instant tea bags myself.
Amazing! The drawer below is filled with packets of tea leaves. They're all sorted by place of origin and flavor. Look at this royal blend! What an exquisitely splendid concoction!
There's such a thing as taking a hobby too far. Okay. What's this?
Whoa! What a view! It must be nice to have an office on the 12th floor.
I guess you would feel important.
Incidentally, were you to jump out this window, the time until impact with the ground would be... Got it. Approximately 3.23 seconds.
That's handy to know. Okay.
My, what an amazing bouquet. Just right for Mr. Edgeworth.
No kidding. Hey, there's a card on it. Back from the dead, Wendy. Wendy? I've heard that name somewhere before.
And besides it, a giant steel samurai.
Wow.
Wow, I want one.
Huh? There's something written on the bottom of his foot. Between a rock and a hard place. Wendy.
Wendy, is she Edgeworth's fiance?
Oh, Wendy Oldbag. I don't think so. I was wondering, who's Wendy? And I'm like, oh, Miss Oldbag. I don't think so. Alright, I think that is everything we can investigate. Let's get to talking. So, the body was found in your car?
Go ahead, say it, right? You think I did it, didn't you? After you went through all that trouble to help me last year, no less.
No, we don't think you did it. I mean, it was my sister who stabbed him. Huh? Wait, no, she didn't do that. I mean...
Wait. So, you're the chief prosecutor's little sister, then?
Yes, sir. Emma Sky. It's nice to meet you again.
Now that didn't sound forced at all.
Ah, now I remember. You've really grown. I'll admit it was a surprise for me, too. To think that my own car would become the scene of a murder. More surprisingly still, I'm being forced to prove my superior's guilt.
I can understand. Wait, what did you say?
Lana Sky is the chief prosecutor, the top prosecutor in the district. She can't prosecute herself, so I'll be the prosecutor at the trial tomorrow.
Oh, great.
You? Mr. Edgeworth?
Great.
To be honest, it's a bit of a miracle I'm still here at all.
What do you mean?
Rumors. You've heard the rumors about me, haven't you?
What rumor? Miles Edgeworth. It's hard to remember a time when there weren't rumors about this guy. Forging evidence, arranging false testimony, illegal searches, you name it. Thanks to you,
my innocence was established in the trial at the end of last year. However, there are some who say I'm the one responsible for the current incident.
What? That's crazy!
Huh. Some people need very little excuse to think ill of others. It's a fact of life, impossible to stop.
Brad?
Some of them even go so far as to present me with toys like this. They think it's funny.
Toys? That bronze shield? There's gotta be a story behind that one.
Chief Prosecutor Lana Sky. Yes, we first worked together on a case 2 years ago. It was my first big case.
That's right, I remember.
2 years ago. I wasn't even a lawyer yet.
Since then, I've always felt that she was looking out for me. It appears I was mistaken.
Mistaken? Why? I mean, I know she's not the warmest person, but I'm sure she felt some responsibility for you.
Then, why? Why did she stab someone in the trunk of my car? Not only that, she stabbed him with my knife.
Why do you have a knife?
What? Mr. Edgeworth, your knife was the murder weapon?
To be specific, it was the knife I keep in the toolbox in the trunk of my car.
Okay. Murder weapon utilized in Edgeworth's toolbox, traces of the victim's blood. No prints. Edgeworth,
What?
are you sure you didn't do it? Come on, can't you take a joke?
You have a strange sense of humor, Mr. Wright.
Oh God. Okay. I'll say I probably need to present evidence to him, like the victim. Maybe he'll be like, I know this guy. But first, let's examine the knife.
This must be the victim's blood, right?
Either that, or Edgeworth cut himself peeling an apple. What's Edward doing with a knife like this anyway?
Hey, maybe he spends his weekends roughing it in the wild.
Edward in the wild? I think my fruit peeling theory is more likely.
Are you kidding? I always pictured him as an outdoorsman.
Now there's a scary thought. Okay. I don't think we got anything else on this knife. Okay. Can I present him the knife? I'll say, can I not present evidence? What the hell? Really? Oh, no, there it is. I was on the wrong thing. Sorry. Here.
It's against my policy to discuss evidence with this offense, especially with you.
He doesn't like you much, does he, Mr. Wright?
Nah, with Edward, it's never personal. It's all about winning tomorrow. So he won't talk about this? Oh, here we go. Say, Edward, I was wondering about this.
Mr. Wright!
Huh? What?
Are you sure you should be showing that to Mr. Edward?
Oh, he'll take it for sure, won't he?
I wish I could be on the same side as Mr. Edward, but then my sister would be found guilty.
If she sighs any deeper, I'm going to start getting depressed. Alright, I guess we can't show him anything. I guess that's it, right? Yeah, I guess we gotta move. I'm about to say I never presented the ID to her. About this card.
Lunchland vendors only accept cash, no cards. Especially not a card belonging to someone else.
No, this isn't a credit card, it's an ID card. It belongs to a detective.
And you're showing this to me, the lunch lady, why? That's like showing a fine honeyed ham to a detective.
Why do I always feel like I'm being mocked? Okay, so she got nothing. Did you take a look at this?
You.
Yes?
You said you wanted some hot tea, right?
No, but thanks. Didn't even look at me.
You must have to brew the leaves a long time to get this rich flavor like this.
We pre-infuse the leaves with steam before brewing.
I knew it, so that's the secret to their aroma. Exquisite.
The only thing I'm smelling here is wasted time. Alright, so we can't talk to her. Hell, we can't even investigate the car. I'm guessing we have to go back to the detention center. Oh, she's not even here. This guard monitors the visitor's room. He's frozen in fear of the frigid Miss Lana. I'm feeling a bit chilly myself. But she's not here. Do we have to go back? No? Oh man, don't tell me I'm stuck already. Maybe it has something to do with Edward still? So basically this says you were the best of the best last year, huh?
You can take that foolish grin elsewhere, right? I lost a day of work to receive that travesty.
Huh? Why's that?
I had to go to the police department to receive that broken shield.
The police department?
Yes, right next to the police station downtown. You've been there, haven't you?
Where Detective Gumshoe works, yeah.
I was wondering something about your shield. Why is it broken?
What does it matter? I've got more important things to worry about.
Oh, right.
He doesn't seem too concerned about his reward for better or worse.
Yesterday was a very busy day for the prosecutor's office.
Maybe we should ask him more about yesterday.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Could you tell me more about yesterday, the day of the murder?
Yesterday was the annual cleaning day at the prosecutor's office.
So, okay, I had to bring up the trophy so we could talk about this.
Cleaning day?
Working with the police department, we sort and file all evidence for solved cases. We call it evidence transferal.
Wiping your hands of old cases, in other words.
Oh, and another thing. A ceremony was held at the police department. there's an annual review and award for outstanding police officers and prosecutors.
And that's when you got the shield?
I was at the police department yesterday afternoon. I got back here at 5:12.
That's when the murder happened, right?
That's very precise.
People like myself and Mr. Edwards pride ourselves on our precision, Mr. Wright.
No, I place little faith in my memory. The only thing I trust is solid evidence.
Ah. Recorded parking in the prosecutor's office lot at 12 p.m. At 5:12 p.m.
This is the parking stub from the underground launch.
The murder took place around 5:15. Oh, I thought it was at 12. No, okay, 5:15. So 3 minutes after he parked.
So the murder happened right after you got back.
What, right? I'd appreciate it if you'd direct that suspicious glare elsewhere.
Oh. This guy.
Excuse me, but this is Mr. Edgeworth, anywhere on the premises? I'm Edgeworth, what is it? I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir. I've got your report, sir.
Reports?
What? Did you find new evidence in the case against Chief Prosecutor Sky?
I don't like the way this conversation is going at all.
Sky, sir? No, sir! No name of that kind, sir! Not in this report, sir!
I think I just heard Edward's lid blow.
Mr. Edwards' lid isn't on very tight, is it?
I made a clear request to the police department, did I not? I need to focus on the trial tomorrow, so don't bring me anything unrelated. Sir, but sir! I'm just following orders, sir! They told me to bring this to you! I wasn't aware of the particulars! Give me your name. Yes, sir! Meekins, sir! Officer Meekins! Right, Officer Meekins. Take a report and leave. And good luck with that raise next month. But sir, I didn't know!
Poor guy. Looks like he was absent on the day they gave out brains and good luck. He's holding like a good luck charm, too.
Right.
Yes, sir?
Gah! He caught me off guard. As you can see, I'm busy. You may leave now.
Let's do what he says, Mr. Wright.
The victim was a detective from the same department as that patrolman just now. Go down to the police department. You can ask more there.
Thanks. He seems to have finally calmed down at least. Alright, so now we can get out of here. Here we are. Hey, it's the mascot. February 22nd, police department entrance.
Phew, we are finally here. Why would they put the police department so far away from the prosecutor's office?
Beats me. That took almost 30 minutes by taxi, and traffic wasn't even that bad. The police department, huh? I've only ever been to criminal affairs next door. Huh? Hold on. What's that? It's their mascot. Oh my god. What the hell?
Disturbing. Why does it undulate like that?
Oh wait, I know. This is the Blue Badger. They're trying to make him the police mascot.
Wow, Mr. Wright, you sure know a lot about the police. Still, he does seem familiar somehow.
Forget the Blue Badger. Who's that next to him?
Someone appears to be dancing with the Blue Badger?
What?
Uh-oh, he noticed me.
Is it Gumshoe? He sure is running over here fast.
Hey, pal! Whoa, what are you doing here?
That's my line, Detective Gumshoe. Specifically, why were you dancing over there?
What?
Well, at least he doesn't seem to be busy. This is our chance to get information.
Hey, I'll have you know I'm a very busy man, pal.
What the hell? He was dancing with it? Okay. Tell us about the case.
I'll give you one word of advice, pal.
you better not agree to defend the suspect in this case.
What? Why not?
Huh? Well, it's just that the chief prosecutor has confessed to the crime. She says she admitted the detective to the prosecutor's office and she killed him.
But what if she's not telling the truth?
Yes, well, no. Come on, pal. There's plenty of evidence against you.
But what if the evidence was fake?
Hi, pal. Can I speak to you for a second? Me? Why is this little girl so peeved at me?
She's a relative of the suspect. She's Lana Sky's sister.
Whoa! The chief prosecutor's little sister!
Just please investigate this case carefully, okay? Scientifically.
Yeah, sure. Oh, by the way, you might want to hear your voices. You might want to keep your voices down. You don't want to be overheard using words like fake.
Huh?
It's a sensitive issue with us these days.
So, what are you doing here, Detective Gumshoe?
Me? Oh, well, nothing really. They kicked me out of criminal affairs.
Detective Gumshoe? What did you do this time?
What do you mean this time?
Then, what happened? I know things are busy right now. I mean, with my sister's case and all.
It's true. We've never had a chief prosecutor murder anyone before. Only the highest ranked people are being let into criminal affairs now. The lowest ranking guys in there is our chief of detectives. They're not letting any of us rank and file detectives in at all.
None of you?
I know this is an important trial, but isn't that a little odd?
So anyway, I thought I'd spend the day getting the badger dance down packed.
Oh, I did the wrong thing, sorry.
So anyway, I thought I'd spend the day getting the badger dance down packed.
Isn't there anything else you could be doing?
The chief of police himself is directing this investigation, pal. An officer marshal was assigned to the underground parking lot.
Officer Marshall?
Now that I think about it, Emma did seem to know that Marshall guy.
A patrolman
I keep accidentally doing her voice.
A patrolman in charge of the crime scene. It's unheard of, pal.
Okay, show you evidence. Actually, we haven't examined this yet. Let me examine this. Miles Edwards, 1712. This is dated the day of the crime.
The murder took place 3 minutes after Edward parked his car. If only he was held up at a couple extra red lights, he wouldn't have been caught up in this whole affair.
Perhaps.
It just goes to show you never know what'll happen when you run a yellow light.
Okay. Let's say, is that it? Yep, okay. No real evidence. Alright, now we gotta present evidence to Mr. Gumshoe here. Detective Gumshoe, what can you tell me about this?
Huh? Hi, pal. This is a detective's ID card. You can't just keep that. You have to turn it in to the police. It's people like you that get me into so much trouble all the time.
Meaning Detective Gumshoe must drop his card a lot.
Let's see. Bruce Goodman. Goodman? Sounds familiar. Ah, my mistake.
But didn't you work together with him in the criminal affairs?
Whoa! Now I remember. Brooks Goodman. He's the victim.
That's what I thought.
Can you tell us more, Detective Gumshoe?
So, this ID card belongs to the victim.
He was a detective like myself. Detective Bruce Goodman.
Huh, don't you think it's strange? I mean, why would the victim's ID card be lying on the ground where we found it?
Well, Detective Goodman should have been at the police department yesterday.
Alright, I gotta let the SD card cool down, so hang on. Alright, let's continue.
Well, Detective Goodman should have been at the police department yesterday. there was an evidence transferal for a case he handled 2 years ago.
Evidence transferal? Mr. Edgeworth mentioned that too. But Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office.
Well, that's the thing. It's hard to say this, but what is that Chief Prosecutor Sky called him out there to the parking lot.
And Lana's confession as much. Okay. How about this?
Hi, that's it. That's the King of Prosecutors Award that Mr. Edward got yesterday.
Were you at the award ceremony, Detective Gumshoe?
Of course, pal. I got an award for diligence myself.
Ah, congratulations.
I was wondering why is the award a shield? And why is it broken?
Oh, there's a reason. I'll tell you what it is later.
Apparently he's forgotten.
But I was proud of Mr. Edward for winning that award. Even with all the naysayers in the prosecutor's office.
Naysayers. Must be because of the rumors. I have a feeling, if I'm just taking a guess, the reason that shield's broken, Gumshoe doesn't know about it, but that was probably used as a murder weapon, maybe? I could be thinking too much into it, so what about this?
Found in Mr. Edward's car, stabbed with Mr. Edward's knife, huh? What would drive Chief Prosecutor Sky to do such a thing? Well, wait, I didn't mean... I mean, sure, of course. Someone else did it, really did it. Someone who must have a grudge against Mr. Edward.
The car and the knife do seem a little too well organized to be a coincidence.
Poor Mr. Edgeworth. What could have happened?
We have to find out a little more about what's going on with Edward. Is this the same thing? Okay. So it didn't matter which one. Oh, okay. I was about to say, are we talking about him more?
He's in a tough spot again.
Again? Oh yeah, a year ago, this. Phoenix finally remembers.
Well, it all started with the murder of that defense attorney, Hammond.
Yep.
But Mr. Edgeworth was found innocent.
Listen, pal, there have always been rumors about Mr. Edward. Forging evidence, making deals with witnesses, nothing outright, but there were always whispered rumors. Ever since he was accused of murder, no one's whispering. They're practically shouting.
But there's no evidence against him.
Well, Mr. Edward has always had unusually strong ties to the department higher-ups. It's only natural that people would be suspicious.
I had no idea he was under the gun. Excuse me.
Anyway, this latest case has started a new rumor. People say the only reason he took this case is to become he's aiming for the chief prosecutor position himself.
What?
But I know the truth, pal. Nobody wants to be the one who has to prosecute the chief prosecutor. Mr. Edwards is biting the bullet on this one. He's doing this for all of us.
Okay. I guess that's it. I'll say I don't think we examined the place, actually. Look, that patrolman is assaulting the other guy. He must be a detective.
And then I said, hey, do you do that? Your soup will get cold, buddy.
That's hilarious, sir. I laughed so hard, I cried.
I guess he wasn't assaulted. He was wiping tears from his eyes.
They make a good pair.
Mr. Wright, do you know why patrol cars are painted black and white?
No idea. Why?
Well, I think they're designed after a panda.
A panda?
Not that I have scientific proof. It's just a theory.
Do you mind me asking how you come up with that theory?
It was when I was on a school trip. I saw a patrol car, and it came to me. We had just been at the zoo, see?
What about zebras? Or did they not have those at your zoo?
detectives in there look pretty busy.
Just imagine right now, behind those doors, a police drama in action.
Somehow, the thoughts fail to excite me.
Huh, I was wondering about that.
What? The Daisy Blue Badger? It's my masterpiece! Oh god, not again. You made this, Detective Gumshoe? The chief threw together some designs and I just did my thing, pal!
Nice work.
It's battery powered, so it can go anywhere. There's no switch, so it just dances and dances and dances until the batteries die.
Poor Blue Badger, fated to dance until he drops.
It is a work of art designed by the chief of detectives and created by Gumshoe. Oh, here we go. And that's all I know about that. I'm not officially on the case, you know.
Thank you.
Why aren't you handling the case, Detective Gumshoe? We met the guy who is. What was his name? The guy in the parking lot. That'd be Officer Marshall. He was appointed directly by the chief of police. Officer Marshall. Is he some kind of Wild West sheriff or something? No, Jake Marshall's just a regular officer. From West LA. For a moment there, I wasn't sure. Look, pal, let me try to make things a little easier for you. Show them this and they'll let you examine the crime scene, maybe. Oh, cool. Detective Gumshoe's letter introduction. I'll be surprised if this gets us anywhere. Just act like you're supposed to be there and nobody will look at you twice, pal. Okay.
Oh, I was wondering about that.
What? Then to the Badger. It's my masterpiece. Oh, dang it, not again. Okay. Let me examine.
Hey, look here. It looks like something's been crossed out.
Maybe it was a letter or something to Detective Gumshoe.
Let's see. Annual bonus $20. I think a couple of zeros are missing.
No, that sounds about right. At least in that detective's case.
Maybe I should rethink my career as an investigator.
Alright. I mean, again, probably no real evidence here, but still. Just a picture, okay. Alright, anyway, let's get moving back to the parking lot. February 22nd, prosecutor's office, underground parking lot. Looks like the investigation is still going on. I have to be getting back to this. I have to get back to the shop. Sorry, looks like I'll be stuck in this pit. I have to get back to the shop. Sorry, looks like I'll be stuck in this pit till the sun sleeps. I'm guessing that's Marshall. I'll see you in my dreams tonight then, baby. Oh. I guess that was her, sorry.
Oh, still here?
Hello?
Why the surprised looks, didn't I mention? I've got a boyfriend in criminal affairs, too.
What happened to the security guard? Hey, what's wrong, Bandino? You're looking like a doggy that's lost its herd. Jake Marshall. Strange guy to put in charge of a crime scene.
There's something I wanted to ask you.
The scene of the crime, a cold grave for men who've lost their dreams. And me, I watch over them as they sleep, dreaming of the desert's harsh judgment.
He's asleep.
Well, should we show him this hopeless case something to catch his interest?
There's something I want to ask you.
The scene of crime scene? Okay. Same thing, he won't talk to us until, okay. Bam, bitch, take that. Would you mind reading this for me? What's this? I warn you, fan letters to me go right in the spittoon. It's a letter of introduction from Detective Gumshoe. Maybe we investigate? Gumshoe? Ah, that old cow dog. He's holding a birthday party or something. Huh? Look, where it should say letter of introduction, it says invitation. God dang it. Ah, I think he just miswrote it. Wait, why am I getting all defensive here? No worries, this proves it's from Detective Gumshoe better than a blood test. Guess I better let you in then.
Thank you, Officer Marshall.
Oh, that's right. He's a patrolman, not a detective. Which reminds me. Yeah, I thought he was a detective.
Hey, wait a second. Isn't a crime scene supposed to be handled by a detective or higher?
Well, folks, the clues are calling. Welcome to our ghost strike. Be like the settler, strike out for lands unknown. Manifest destiny. Let's have a hoot-nanny.
Note to self, police investigations are like settling lands. Well, Mr. Wright, what do you say?
I say I won't be needing this anymore. Throw that shit away. Alright? So can I actually talk to him now? Officer Marshall, could you tell me more about the victim? Good men always die young. Remember that, partner. Could you be a little more specific?
Bruce Goodman. He was a detective, right?
Well, aren't you a festy doggy there now? Detective Goodman was stabbed here at 5:15. The smiling Madonna told me the tale. I think he means the witness, Miss Angel Starr. One stab to the chest, a fine piece of work. This here's the autopsy report. Death due to loss of blood, one knife wound, died within an hour and a half of 4 p.m.
Was my sister involved with the victim in any way?
Funny you should mention that, Bandino. Chief Prosecutor Sky and Detective Goodman had nothing in common at all.
Nothing in common?
They apparently worked together on a case a few years back. So, there's no motive. Goodman wasn't a particularly gifted detective. That's one reason why I didn't do much work with the chief prosecutor.
But my sister called the victim here on the day of the murder, right? Here, to this parking lot.
So it seems, by calling an unarmed man to a shootout at high noon. Marshall. I don't mean any offense, but Officer Marshall, you're a patrolman, right? Not a detective? You call me out, they shoot you for that in Texas. I was one of them fancy shoot detectives till 2 years ago, to tell you the truth. Oh, really? Now he tells me.
But you're a patrolman now, so how can you be in charge of a crime scene?
Nothing gets by you, does it, Bandino? So, why are you in charge? No reason. We're just short on hands right now. I'm keeping an eye out in the meantime.
That's odd, though. Detective Gumshoe was saying he had nothing to do. Nothing important, at least.
He's nothing but a sad old cow dog that can't find his tail. Maybe it's because he runs with that Edgeworth, eh? Edgeworth? That cow dog's been kicked out of this cattle run by order of the chief of police. Just he doesn't realize it yet. Detective Gumshoe kicked out of the investigation? Okay. I don't know if I should show him anything. Alright, Conbury, count. Huh? You gotta do that if you're going to draw evidence on someone. That's what we do in Texas. Remind me never to visit Texas. Ah, a toy shield. Suits the boy well. What exactly could you shield with that? A toy knife, maybe?
Officer Marshall, don't you have anything good to say about Mr. Edgeworth?
You don't like him, right? We get the point. You know, when I was a detective, I got one of these.
Huh, let me guess. Did it have a K for King of Detectives on it?
Hey, they could use the same shield over and over.
Note to self, the prosecutor's office of criminal affairs are surprisingly cheap.
You know it. They've gotten cheaper with every passing year, I tell you. Okay. No, okay. Alright. What's that? Some sort of police passport? This is Detective Goodman's ID card, strangely enough. We found it a good distance away from the crime scene. Good distance. In this rat hole, if you want distance, get yourself to Texas.
Texas?
This is a tiny little crime scene in a tiny little town with tiny little evidence. What difference does a few yards make, compadre?
Note to self, if you encounter suspicious evidence, think of Texas. There's no better way to study than to hang out with the pros.
Okay. Alright, enough of you. We got a crime scene to investigate. Finally. B block is through there. That's where visitors park.
I can see the Lunchland car over there, far in the distance.
Hey, you're right. I like the cute design on the door. I can see a cartoon cow munching down on a juicy-looking steak.
Doesn't that strike you as a little creepy?
Just don't think too deeply about it, and you'll be fine. Okay. Car. This appears to be the car where the body was found. It looks like the lock on the trunk is busted.
The crime took place in the underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car.
Quite a luxury car. It just screams, I have money to burn.
Yeah, prosecutors get the big bucks. Yeah, for some reason. Oh, we got a cell phone there. Yeah, that's important. Hang on.
This rope, is it?
Yep, they laid it in the outline of the victim's body.
So wait, the victim must have died when the killer closed the trunk on him.
You have got to be the only person I know that would come to that conclusion. I like how she was freaked out at it for a moment, but then she got over it. But yeah, what's it? A cell phone. Okay, make sure there's nothing else. Alright. Oh yeah, cell phone. This looks like a cell phone.
Scientific analysis would suggest this belongs to the victim. I can't think of anyone else it could belong to.
What's so scientific about that? Should we check it out? Yeah, why would we not? Right, let's check it out. Okay, you do it. I was about to check it out, you jackass.
Man, what a boring strap.
What's wrong with it? Everyone has different tastes, you know.
Here, check out mine. It's a pink princess strap. These are hard to come by, you know.
I see the series is as popular as ever with the kids. Okay. Let's say... What's this?
Huh, this phone's still on the reticle redial screen.
Redial?
Mr. Wright, most phones keep a record of all the calls you've made and received. You just press the blue button to display the last number you called. Convenient, isn't it? I'm surprised you didn't know about it.
Sorry to disappoint you, but even I know about things like redial.
Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. It's just, you never know with people from your generation.
Whatever, let's check out this phone. Alright. Push the blue button. There we go. Now to see who the owner of this phone called last.
Note to self, a defense attorney doesn't think first, he just pushes the button.
It's music.
Hey!
Hey, that song! I know that! Hey, what's going on over here? Sorry. I see you, partner. You pressed redial on that there phone, didn't you?
Well, yeah.
Whose phone is it anyway? It was on the ground over there.
Whose is it? That belongs to Chief Prosecutor Sky.
What? It's my sister's?
She apparently dropped it when she was taken into custody right after the crime. Look, a The last call was made right when the murder occurred. Looks like she was fixing to call someone. Except she only spoke for a few seconds according to this.
Who did she call?
No idea. Sorry, partner. Now I got a question for you, partner. I heard a phone ring just now. One of those newfangled ringtones.
Oh, that. Oh, I'm sorry. That was my phone. Uh-oh.
What? Your phone?
Yeah, it's kind of strange, but someone called me right as we picked up the other phone. A wrong number? Why the hell did she have our number?
I hope you're not lying. They shoot you for that in Texas, partner.
Uh-oh. I've initiated the wrath of the Lone Star Patrolman. Cell added to the court record. Arriving at Atlanta Skies, last call made at 5:18 on the day of the murder. Anything else to examine? I guess the trunk itself. What's this? Looks like a note of some sort.
Look, something's written on it.
You're right. Let's see. 6-7S122.
There's a name printed on the paper above that. Good thing.
Maybe it fell out of his pocket when he was killed.
Well, so what does it mean, Mr. Wright?
How am I supposed to know?
Note to self, with deductive reasoning, go to Edward, not Wright.
I'm sure Edgeworth wouldn't know what this means either. So there's no added to the court record. Okay. Is there anything else we can examine on this? Nope, just that. Okay. Is there anything more about the phone? Like we opened it. And then, yeah, we hit redial. Can we do it again? There's no need to push this again.
What's wrong? You look like I do during finals.
Never mind, it's nothing. I guess maybe we have to go back and talk to him? Oh, he's not here. I thought he would be here. Huh. Well, I mean, did we investigate the whole crime scene? This feels like everything. I don't see anything else here. Well, I mean, now that we know she was calling us, maybe we can go to her? Nope. Nope. Great, I'm guessing. Detective. Okay, no. He doesn't know anything. Well, what about... Hang on. No, okay. Oh, there he is. Yeah, I was about to say, I thought we had to talk to you. Where the hell did you go?
So, there's no connection between Detective Goodman and my sister?
That's correct, but there's a gold mine of evidence against her. And the prosecutor tomorrow was none other than Edgeworth himself. I'm afraid your sister's fate is decided, Bandito. Many condolences.
Officer Marshall!
Yeah, Bandito?
How can you say that? You and my sister, you were...
Is there something between this cop and her sister that I don't know about?
I apologize, Bandino. Something must have gotten to me. Maybe it's that dry wind that's blowing through the prosecutor's office.
Dry wind or ill will, someone's up to something here. But who?
Suspicions about Mr. Edgeworth have been flying around for nearly 2 years now.
Oh, hang on, the thing's overheating. Hang on, I gotta give the camera a break. Okay, finally back. That took a really long time to charge the camera. Anyway, what's evidence in arranging testimonies, you mean?
He was unbeatable because he did whatever it took to win. Unbeatable, that is, until he met you.
But rumors are just rumors, aren't they?
I was about to say, what are we talking about? It's been a while
So, okay, we're talking about Edgeworth. Again, you have no idea how long I waited.
These are prosecutors we're talking about. Evidence is everything to them.
If you follow the rumors about Edgeworth to their source, you find one person. But they're off limits. Untouchable, you might say. One person? Who? Hate to say this, but it's your sister, Bombina. Chief Prosecutor Linda Sky.
What? My sister?
Edgeworth couldn't rustle all those cattle by himself. Some people load their guns with bullets. Some people load them with deals.
What? You're saying Edgeworth was making deals to win trials?
Where there's gunshots, there's bound to be bullets. That's what the old timers say. There's a big old secret hidden around here somewhere. Everyone knows it.
Is that why Detective Gumshoe was taking off the case? Did they target him because he was closest to Edgeworth?
So, well, how are we doing, Mr. Wright?
I guess we've got some clues. We have an autopsy report, a note from the victim, and a cell phone.
So, you think we'll be okay?
Well, the only things to bother me is that Lena is confessing to the crime. She says she did it.
No problem. I can guarantee that she's not the criminal.
Oh, by the way, Emma,
Yes?
I know that song your phone plays when it rings.
What?
What is that? Oh, I was wondering. I recognize that. What is it? It's the Steel Samurai theme song, isn't it? I thought I recognized it. That popular TV show for kids. The phone that rang earlier wasn't mine. It was yours. Oh, okay. I was wondering. I thought because he was saying it's my phone. Did he just say it? The marshal out? So her phone was ringing. Okay. At 5:18, just after the murder took place, your sister called you, didn't she, Emma?
I'm sorry.
Can you tell me what you talked about?
She hung up right away.
I see. Property of Lana Sky, last call made to her sister Emma at 5:18 on the day of the murder. Okay, so why did she call her though? Unless she didn't call. I don't know. A detective is murdered and the suspect is the top prosecutor in the district. I've got a bad feeling about this. Like, maybe I still don't know everything that went on here. Well, obviously, yeah, no, you don't. To be continued. I figured we were at the end of the episode, but yeah, I just had to charge the battery. And again, it was overheating. The camera was heating up. But anyway, let's get a preview of the trial. And we'll call it a part. And next time, we will get our first witness. We'll see who our first witness is, and then we'll call it a part. February 23rd, 9:34 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. And again, sorry if this episode went on really long. I like to do these, like, in one session. How did the investigation go yesterday, Mr. Wright? Frankly, there are still a lot of gray areas.
Or rather, the whole thing is one big gray area.
Don't worry about me, no matter what the outcome. I'm ready to accept my fate.
I believe in you, sis.
Mr. Wright, let me offer you a word of advice. Yes? A defense attorney should never believe their client. But that's the opposite of what Mia says! Oh! The defendant is called to trial because they are suspected of wrongdoing. Never forget that. Miss Sky, you remind me a lot of Mia. But there's one decisive difference between you and her. And that is, you're not a defense attorney. I believe it's almost time for the trial. Good luck, Mr. Wright. Thank you.
Bye.
My first trial without a Fae helping me. No one's going to bail me out of this. No one's going to bail me out this time. I'll be alone in there. So, I have to discover the truth all by myself.
Let's do it, Mr. Wright. I'll be with you the whole way.
Yay. February 23rd, 10 a.m., District Courtroom number 9.
Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Lana Scott.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
The prosecution has been ready for a while, Your Honor.
Excellent. It's been 2 months, but I haven't seen him in a courtroom since his trial.
I hope that personal feelings will not be a part of the proceedings today, Mr. Wright. I will choose a path I think is right, regardless of what those around me might say. The judgment to be made here is in our hands, not those of anyone else.
Very well, Mr. Edward. Your opening statement, please.
Chief Prosecutor Lana Sky has committed an unpardonable crime. Not only this, but she was rash enough to commit it in the prosecutor's office lot.
Wow, she's much more forceful in person. I suddenly feel like confessing to everything.
However, she will now pay for her rashness with her life. There was a witness to her crime. A professional witness.
Oh, well then, call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth.
The prosecution calls its first witness, Miss Angel Starr, to stand.
The cough-up queen. Haven't I seen you somewhere?
You ordered the caviar lunch, right?
Oh, caviar! I've never eaten caviar before. The judge is really wolfing it down. Oh, Mr. Wright, this is so good. Do you want some? No, Judge, please.
And for you, I have a fiesta bowl.
Thanks.
Will the witness state her name and profession?
And you, sir, did you order the fingerprint lunchbox?
It is too early for lunch. Your name and profession, please.
Well, Your Honor, how does it taste?
So this is why everyone raves about caviar. It's so tasty, it hurts. I always thought caviar would taste like pickled tapioca. What the heck does pickled tapioca taste like?
Name, profession, now.
Me? The name is Angel Starr. Don't go forgetting it. I find myself running Lunchland these days. Is that what you wanted me to say, Mr. Edgeworth?
Very well, witness. Please describe the incident to us.
The prosecution will wait. I'm not finished eating. Oh, this caviar is so good. Oh, it's on my fingers. Oh, hurry it up. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. As you know, we usually call on the police to provide a description of the crime.
Your Honor, as Mr. Edgeworth has said to the court, I am a professional.
What exactly does that mean?
Until 2 years ago, Miss Angel Starr was a special investigator with the police.
Oh.
She was a first-rate homicide detective.
What? Miss Starr was a detective?
Oh! I know who you are. Cough up?
Cough up Queen Angel Starr, Your Honor. Long time no see.
Damn, so he knows that. Very well. You may continue with the description, Miss Starr. Just who is this lady?
If I may have the court's attention over here.
Okay.
The parking lot at the prosecutor's office is divided into 2 blocks. A block is for the prosecutor's office personnel. B block is for visitors and clients. Our chain divider separates the 2 blocks. I suppose that's to keep visitors from taking up prosecutor's spaces, yes. The crime took place by a car in the back of A block in the car's trunk. The killer stabbed the victim with this knife and went to drive the body out. Unfortunately for her, there was a witness and an arrest was made on the spot.
And who was this valiant witness?
Why, it was me, Your Honor.
Parking lot floor plans added to the court record. Okay, got it. Witness, did you see the very moment of the crime?
Of course, Your Honor. Immediately after that, I apprehended the chief prosecutor.
It seemed rather cut and dry, doesn't it? Well, Mr. Wright?
I can't agree on principle, Your Honor.
It seems that some poor losers are unwilling to accept the truth, Your Honor. Shall I proceed to crush what little hopes they have remaining?
If you can, then give them your worst, Miss Starr.
Wait, are they talking about me? Fuck.
Witnesses account. Alright. Alright, let's save the game. Alright, we're gonna call it apart here. And next time, we will start our first day of trial by getting Miss Starr's testimony about the crime scene. So again, hope you all enjoyed. CB Ultra 768, and we'll be back with more Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney next time, so stay tuned for that. Bye!